In this video, we're going to talk about over-the-shoulder and full-page overlays. First, we're going to press the overlay button in the bottom right. You'll see there are three options: full screen, over-the-shoulder overlays. Tap slide, and then you can add your text. Once you add your text, you can format it using the options at the top of the app: left, right, top, and bottom. We're going to go ahead and align this to the center of our overlay. After you've added your text, you can then modify the background and text color using the color palette. You can also change the opacity. Remember that if you change the opacity, then you will not be able to use it as a full page overlay. Once you hit save, this overlay will be uploaded to your Mevo's SD card. Now, we're going to show you how to create an overlay using an image. You can choose to leave this blank or add text. We'll add some text as an example. You can also format this text. Let's tap on the camera button to open your camera roll. Then you can select an image. Once your image is open, you can change the orientation. But if you like the way it was by default, you can just press reset. Then press save. Now this overlay will be saved to your SD card. Now let's use one of the overlays by selecting one. You can place them over the shoulder or as a full page overlay. If you want to remove it, just select the delete button. Remember, you can upload as many overlays as you'd like as long as there's space on your SD card. Now we're going to talk about loading a presentation. First, we're going to press the overlay button in the bottom right. You'll see there are three options: full screen, over the shoulder overlays. Let's press presentation and press import. To load a presentation, you need to export it as a PDF to your mobile device. Once you load it, use the arrows to verify that you've selected the correct presentation. After you click save, your presentation will be uploaded to the SD card of your Mevo. You'll notice that presentations are stored with your other single-page graphics and can be used in a similar way. You can use them both as over-the-shoulder or full-page overlay. To page through your presentations, there are two methods. Use the arrows in the overlay editing area, or you use the presentation button to pick a specific slide. Remember, you can upload as many overlays as you'd like as long as there's space on your SD card. Now, we're going to talk about countdowns. First, we're going to press the overlay button in the bottom right. You'll see there are three options: full screen, over the shoulder overlays. Now select countdown. Use the sliders to set a specific countdown, or select start time to set a specific time of day you want your overlay to count down to. Let's select countdown. You'll notice this time is added to a full page or over the shoulder slide. You can fully customize it like you would with any other over the shoulder or full page overlay. You can add text and change the color. You also have all the same formatting options. You can also change the opacity. Remember that if you change the opacity, then you will not be able to use it as a full page overlay. You can also customize the background by using an image from your camera roll, just like you would with any other overlay. If you would like to modify the countdown, you can tap on the timer icon, then click save. Your newly created countdown will be uploaded to your Mevo's SD card. You'll notice that your countdowns are stored with your other single-page overlays or presentations and can be used in a similar way. You can use them both as over-the-shoulder or full-page overlay. Remember, you can create as many countdowns that you would like as long as there's available space on your SD card. Now let's talk about creating lower thirds. First, we're going to select the overlay button in the bottom right. Then we're going to select the lower third option. Here, you can add some text, or a logo or a custom graphic. You can change the orientation, or you can add some subtext. And just like any of our other overlays, you can change the color of the text and the backgrounds, and even change the opacity. Let's create another lower third, this time without a custom graphic. Now you can use these live in your production. Now, let's talk about adding a bug. First, click the overlay button in the bottom right. Then you can select the left or right bug. Then you can select your custom image and change the orientation. Press save, and your bugs are ready to use. You can even change the location by tapping on the other side.